Let's get started by covering some foundational terms and concepts. In this video, we'll cover 13 different terms and concepts that get at what AI is, how it works, and some of its limitations. You've probably heard the term AI thrown around a lot, but what does it mean? AI, or artificial intelligence, refers to computer systems that perform tasks simulating human intelligence, like recognizing patterns or making decisions. Generative AI is a subset that creates new content, text, images, code, from scratch by learning patterns from data. Agentic AI goes even further. It not only generates responses, but can take actions, use tools, and execute multi-step tasks to achieve goals. Now, what's actually powering these tools? Behind platforms like Gemini and Claude is something called a large language model, or LLM. These models are trained on massive amounts of content to understand and generate human-like language. Think of them as sophisticated pattern predictors. They don't think in the human sense, but rather predict the most likely next words based on what they've learned. So how do these models learn? Through training data, a vast collection of text, images, or other information used to teach an AI model. This is what determines what the AI knows and how it responds. The training data shapes both the model's capabilities and its limitations. When the AI processes your input, it breaks everything down into tokens, a basic unit AI models use to process language. A word like the might be one token, while a more complex word like complicated might be several tokens. Why does this matter? AI usage is often measured in tokens, and models have limits on how many tokens they can juggle at once. That limit is called the context window, the AI's short-term memory capacity. It's the amount of information it can remember at once in a conversation. If your chat gets very long or you upload a massive document, the AI might forget what you said at the beginning once you exceed this limit. Now let's talk about what the AI actually knows. Every model has a knowledge cutoff, the date when the AI's training stopped. The model's internal knowledge is frozen at that point in time. While many AI tools can search the web for current information, their core knowledge remains stuck at that cutoff date, which may be months or years ago. You might have an option to toggle on a web search function in the AI, which can help mitigate that gap, but can increase your odds of hallucinations. Because of that training data we mentioned, AI has some inherent bias, systematic distortions in outputs that stem from limited or imbalanced training data. Every dataset has limitations due to scope or origin, which is why AI can reflect stereotypes present in the content it learned from, like assuming a doctor is male or a nurse is female. It's important to be aware that AI can perpetuate existing societal biases. And here's a critical limitation: hallucinations. This is when an AI confidently generates false or fabricated information. Because these models predict patterns rather than verify facts, they can invent citations, historical events, or data that sounds completely plausible but never actually happened. Always verify factual claims, especially names, dates, and URLs. Let's move on to how you interact with AI. A prompt is simply the input you give the AI, your question or instruction. Prompt engineering is the skill of crafting these inputs strategically to get better results. This involves giving the AI a role, providing context, adding constraints, and including examples when helpful. The quality of your output depends heavily on the quality of your prompt. Finally, let's discuss one more important concept: retrieval augmented generation, or RAG. This is a technique where the AI searches for relevant documents in a database or knowledge base, like searching for cases or statutes in a legal database, and uses that retrieved information to generate more targeted, up-to-date answers. Instead of relying solely on its training data, RAG allows the AI to draw on specific, curated documents before responding, reducing hallucination and improving accuracy. Great! Let us know what questions you have. Now you've got these 13 fundamental concepts. Let's make it stick!